Semen retention and sexual energy transmutation series part 1. Let's go. So a lot of people were a little bit confused, not really understanding how is it that just by you retaining your sexual energy you become that much more powerful. How is because from the perspective and from the idea of metaphysics, right? The intangible fields of energy that are all around you. When you charge up, you become more electromagnetic. Electromagnetism. This is why people are so attracted to your aura, your energy, and your presence, because it's something that's beyond their eyes, but they feel it. They feel it within their spirit that this person has a loving, open aura. And once you understand the power of your energy, how to transmute it using yoga, stretching, breath work, a clean diet, you then ascend to another level, another perspective of reality. Because like I said, reality is merely just your lens, right? Once you acquire more information, more energy, a higher level of intellect, a closer connection to source, your reality will also subsequently change. Because this is one huge game of vibrational frequency. And the best way to boost your vibrational frequency as someone who has tried everything, my man, you name it, I've done it. You name it, I've done it. Meditation, yoga, cold shower, stretching, reading, journaling, ice baths, blah, blah, blah. You name it, I've done it. Nothing comes even close to the power that you feel from retaining your sexual charge, right? So that's 101. I need you lot to remember that this is pure electromagnetism. So when it comes to the transmutation of your energy, we did touch on it a bit before, but let's go again, right? What I need you to understand is that you're powering up, you're charging up. So for instance, let's say you pull up to the petrol station and you start fueling up your car. You're pumping, but then after a while, it's going to get full. And this is what's happening to us, right? Us men, we're charging up, we're powering up our energy, but we need to find avenues by which to allow this energy to circulate, not only circulate around the body, hit the higher levels, higher energy centers, because a lot of people are stuck here. A lot of people are stuck in the sacral, stuck in the root. They're animals, man. So don't be too attached in their identifications and their actions and their thoughts, because they are living and experiencing reality from a lower paradigm. Does that make sense? Because everyone's wondering, how is it that you're more powerful, you're more confident, you see divinity everywhere? It's because you are literally plugged in. You're plugged back into source. What did you think that your connection to source was going to be? A big old cable that you connect to your chest? No, it's intangible. It's of the spirit. And that spiritual essence is your semen. It's your sexual energy. I need you lot to really hear this. And then you may be questioning like, well, that's bullshit, because look how many people attain greatness, but who don't retain. My man, all the real greats in this world retained their sexual energy. All the ancient sages of India, all of the ancient sages of Africa and Asia, all retain their sexual energy, because they understand that spiritually to become attained, one must hold within their sexual charge to allow it to cultivate, to allow it to heal the body, and to allow it to hit the higher centers, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye center, the crown, and the ones above in the etheric planes. What I really wanted to ingrain into your minds is not only the power of your sexual energy, how to transmutate the sexual energy, but you give you the fundamentals and the basics. Because a lot of people were just a little bit confused. How is it you retain but you got more energy? Bro, it's pure electromagnetism. You're charging up, you're powering up. People feel you. Animals see you. Animals come up to you. People come up to you. Opportunities come from the ether. My man, this is this is you tapping into a higher level of reality, not just yourself, because the worldly self doesn't exist, right? You are tapping into higher fields of energy, higher dimensions, and higher ways of conceiving everything around you. One thing I did want to finish off with, guys, is this, right? A lot of people have been asking, yo, how come is it that I'm on 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but I don't feel the benefits? The reason is you're not transmuting your energy enough. And on top of that, it's probably as a result of your diet. Because what's really going on, right? Semen is the end result. You've eaten your food metabolizes. And then as the processes go along, semen is the final result from all of the food, all of the nutrients, all of the minerals, right? So it's the end product. But what is it that we know about an end product? The end product is made, and the quality of it is dictated by what you put in. So garbage in, garbage out. A lot of you people are still eating meat. You're still eating dairy. You're still eating seafood. You're still eating snacks. You're still eating processed bullshit. You're still eating GMO foods. You're still eating rubbish. So hence, how can you really expect your semen retention journey to be of a super duper high quality if you're not really doing much? You're like, semen retention by itself is not going to fix all your problems, bro. It's just going to charge you up. It's going to make you more of the person that you already are. It's like, semen retention is the fuel, it's the charge, but you have to funnel it in the way in which you want it, right? You have to direct this energy. So if you don't feel any benefits and you feel like you're on, because I saw one of the man them wrote that on the comments, he was on like 50 something days and he don't feel anything. My man, understand that there are phases, right? There are phases of super duper high energy and there are phases where it's just a little bit flat. That's just your body adjusting. My man, if you're on 50 something days, you have no, like, bro, it's only because you're in the streak that you see that you kind of feel like you're not on the streak. Trust me, when you don't feel benefits, there is no questions asked. There is no, am I on SR or no? Bro, you know straight away that you've got no benefits. So, my man, if you're on day 30, you're on day 40, you're on day 50, stay on your streak, stay solid. And if you fuck up, straight back on, bro. Straight back on. Don't even think about it. Here's what I want you to do if you relapse, right? And I'm going to make a separate video. But just to finish off, here's what I want you to do if you relapse on semen retention. First and foremost, I want you to accept it, right? I want you to accept the fact that you are going against your programming and your wiring, which has been intentionally planted into you to make you a fucking sex addict and be constantly focused on sex, girls, and lust. That's the whole point of the agenda, right? Know full well that this is what's been planted onto you and into you since a kid. So number one, just accept it. Number two, don't beat yourself up mentally. How you think creates how you feel. Really understand that. How you think creates how you feel. And that feeling is going to create an emotion within you. And it's going to be sending these charges out into the universe. And you're going to be attracting things of a similar wavelength. So as soon as you relapse, there's no beating yourself up. There's no, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, straight. Oh, okay, it happened. Okay, bang, I'm straight back on the journey. You accept it. Cool. It's day Z until the next day starts. That's your day one. And bro, you go straight purity. You make sure that you straight purity. You start laying out different things, laying out different ways that you can obscure the relapse. Make sure that you stay sturdy because this is all dependent on your life circumstance. I don't know your life. You could be in a crazy fucked up household where people are pissing you off and, you know, all of these things make it a difference, bro. Your environment, your diet, your outlook, your attitude, all of these things compound. But I need you to study yourself. Look at the things that fuck you up. Look at the things that send you off course. And then next time, just make sure that, you know, you're 2 steps ahead because the semen retention journey is kind of like your animal consciousness versus your higher self constantly, bro. Constantly. Guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Sexual energy transmutation part 1. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you implement sexual energy transmutation into your life because this will literally transform your whole reality and your whole conception, like I mentioned before. Guys, peace and power, love and light, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.